If you've thought about moving to Southern California, then Lake Elsinore, California absolutely deserves to be on your list. A lot of people hear Lake Elsinore and immediately think one thing, the lake. And they assume it's either just a quiet town with nothing to do, or they think it's all about outdoor stuff, and that's about it. But on today's video, I want to break down with you exactly what there is to do in Lake Elsinore as far as entertainment goes. We're going to be talking about food and parks, kid-friendly activities, things to do as an adult, and what kind of shopping and community events you can actually expect when you live here in Lake Elsinore. Let's get to it. Hey guys, I'm Andrew Lewis, your local Temecula Valley realtor, and this channel is dedicated to all things living in the Temecula Valley, from new construction tours to neighborhood spotlights to new things coming here to the valley. I want you and your family to know exactly what it's like living here before you make the move. All right, let's break down Lake Elsinore. So let's start with one of my favorite things, and that is the food scene. Lake Elsinore actually has some really solid local spots that most people don't talk about enough. And you also have some great casual dining options that make it easy to go out without driving all the way south down into Temecula. So here are a few local favorites. You've got La Unica Barrio Casina and Tequila. If you want a fun night out, good vibe, and Mexican food with killer drinks, La Unica is a great one. It's the kind of place you can go for dinner and it still feels like you're doing something for the night, right? Kind of has that whole experience vibe to go along with it. Another top favorite here in the area is Jack's Barbecue. If you love barbecue, this is a well-known favorite here. It's casual, it's solid, and it's the kind of spot you'll end up going back to again and again. And I know my family and I have done that several times as well. And another one that I'll throw on the list here would be Vincenzo's Italian food. This is another local favorite. If you're looking for something of a little bit nicer, it's a great Italian style comfort food and a great date night option. So then of course you've got the chains and staples you'd expect for a growing city. You've got your, Chick-fil-A and McDonald's and Farmer Boys and, just all of those chain restaurants, Chili's, all that kind of stuff. We've got all those here in Lake Elsinore as well, but there's a lot of fun local spots here also. Now let's talk about outdoor stuff, because yes, Lake Elsinore does outdoor activities really, really well, as you would expect. The city has a ton of park options and recreational areas. We're talking about 20 plus parks here in the area. Hiking trails, skate parks, dog parks, splash pads. They've got all of it. This is Southern California. You want to be outdoors, and so Lake Elsinore offers that for you. One of those stops would be Elm Grove Beach. If you want the classic Lake Elsinore experience, this is the one main to-go spots that people go to hang out by the water, picnic, and enjoy views. I will caveat with saying that a lot of people try to stay out of the actual water in Lake Elsinore. It has a history of not being one of the cleanest lakes, although they are working very hard to get that cleaned up. So I do want to caveat that to say you could go out there and hang out, but maybe if you're moving here for the first time, it's not going to be the kind of lake that you're just diving headfirst into, but that may be something here in the near future. Another park option would be McVicker Canyon Park. If you want something that feels more nature-y, this is a great option for hiking and getting out of the neighborhood and just getting to enjoy the outdoors and spend some time out there. You've also got Summer Lake Park. If you live near the lake, this is one of those parks you'll probably end up at constantly. You've got a playground, open space, kind of a perfect spot for families. And one of the biggest outdoor entertainment pieces in Lake Elsinore is the lake itself. Paddleboarding, jet skis, boating, all of that, wakeboarding, everything. As I said, some people don't love getting in the water, but you'll still see boats out there doing that. And so if outdoor water sports are your thing, Lake Elsinore is it. Now, if you've got kids, Lake Elsinore has way more options than people assume. One of those options would be Pins and Pockets. That's a bowling alley, arcade, karaoke, sports bar, laser tag, everything. This is one of the best family entertainment centers in the whole area. Honestly, I live in Murrieta, which is just south of Lake Elsinore, and oftentimes, like my son's baseball teams will go to Pins and Pockets for their parties because it's just a great entertainment space. You can bowl, there's an arcade, they do events, karaoke nights. It's a legit spot for both kids and adults. And when I say like the bar in there, like it's actually a really legit big bar with some great food as well. So this is one of those places where you can take the kids, kill 2 to 3 hours easy, grab food, and everybody wins. You've also got skate parks and splash pads that I mentioned earlier. Lake Elsinore has multiple skate parks and splash pad slash spray park options all across the city, which is a huge win for families when it gets hot, because it does get hot in Lake Elsinore. So if you're moving here with kids, you've got plenty to do locally without needing to drive out of town. Now let's talk about some fun things for you to do as adults. Maybe you've got a babysitter for the night, and or maybe you don't have kids and you actually want to go out and enjoy your evening. You've got Lake Elsinore Storm baseball games. These are a ton of fun. This one's really underrated. Storm games are legitimately fun, and their stadium is at the Diamond. It's affordable. It's a great atmosphere, and it's the perfect, like, let's go do something tonight kind of plan. It's a minor league baseball team. You get out there, you buy cheap tickets, and you just have a great experience out at a baseball game. And they always have tons of other events at the stadium. If you want the walkable downtown vibe, then historic Main Street is a good place to go. They've done some revitalizing over the years to make this a really great place, trying to rival what they can with Old Town Temecula, not quite to that kind of vibe yet. But you can grab a coffee, grab a bite to eat, hop into some local shops, and it's a great spot to spend an evening or an afternoon on the weekends. You also have casino entertainment close by, and you've got Lake Elsinore Casino there, but I'll just be honest, you're probably gonna wanna skip that. If you're gonna head to the casino, you're probably gonna head down to Temecula, where a lot of people go for their gambling and entertainment. Now let's move on to talk a little bit about some shopping and community events in the area. As far as shopping goes, Lake Elsinore has plenty of the day-to-day shopping. You're also close to major shopping hubs in surrounding cities, but what is really cool here in Lake Elsinore is the community vibe. As far as shopping goes in Lake Elsinore, you've actually got all the main stores that you'd be looking for. If you're needing a Target and a Walmart and a Home Depot and a Lowe's and all those big stores, you've got it. You've also got outlets right there in Lake Elsinore. So if you love to go grab a good deal, that is a place that people from all over the region head for those shopping deals, and that is located right there in Lake Elsinore. So lots to do on the shopping side. There's no mall, so if you're actually looking to get to a mall, you're gonna drive south down into Temecula about 15 to 20 minutes. Could be more depending on some of the traffic. But what's really cool here is the community vibe. Lake Elsinore does a good job of hosting entertainment events like community gatherings, seasonal stuff, you've got Santa stuff, downtown activities, and sports events and other events, tied to the Lake Elsinore Stadium, as I mentioned. And if you want a full list, the Lake Elsinore Visitors Bureau has an entertainment hub that they keep updated pretty regularly, so you can check things out there. So if I'm speaking honestly about Lake Elsinore, this city is not boring. But it depends on what kind of entertainment you value. If you love the outdoors, lake days, parks, easy family activities, Lake Elsinore is actually a really great option, and that's what attracts a lot of people here to Lake Elsinore. If you want the high-end nightlife, fancy dining, speakeasies, and that whole kind of thing, you're gonna be driving into Temecula, Riverside, Orange County, or down into San Diego for that. But Lake Elsinore itself has way more than people actually assume. So that's it for what is there to do in Lake Elsinore video. I hope you enjoyed today's breakdown on things to do here as far as entertainment goes. If you're thinking about moving to Lake Elsinore, Menifee, Murrieta, Temecula, anywhere here in the Temecula Valley, I'd love to help you with that process. You can reach out to myself and my team anytime. You can call us, you can text us, you can send an email, or you can even schedule a one-on-one Zoom consultation. There's a link in the description below. It takes you directly to my personal calendar. You can schedule some time on there. Whether you are 2 weeks, 2 months, or 2 years from making a move, let's connect. Happy to have that conversation with you ahead of time to help you decide if this is the right place for you and your family. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.